walking in the filthiest thing. And then they call I man the sons of Ham. And call man color pigmentation. Man thief money, he's a swindler. What make the love this one couldn't be no simpler. Piggy bank is a psychological implication is for my youth to put your money in the filthiness. You filthy rich, you with
Filthy rich, huh? Pigs, right? That's the reward they have for us, right? You get filthy rich like a filthy pig, right? Swindlers, swindlers, piggy bank, right? That's a reward. That's what they have everyone chasing to get filthy rich, especially women. They want to be fat and greedy like pigs. They want to be a filthy pig, an abomination of God, all right? I know the music of Rastafari is very high music. We give thanks. In this video, I just kind of want to go into, the story of the servant or the slave and the 10 tribes. All right, this is just a story that just came into I that has helped I and allowed I to kind of portray what is happening to the servant and the chosen one of God. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in. All right, so there's 10 tribes. All right, and these 10 tribes can't get along. Okay, so these 10 tribes, they got one over here, one over here, one over here, etc. All right, and each one has a little bit of the truth, but they don't have the whole thing. Why? Because the other one has it, and they are unwilling to talk to each other, be human with each other, and come together as one. So each one of these 10 tribes has one bit of truth, but the rest of it is lies and opinions that they have. Now the servant comes and he shows up, and this servant, he's poor. He don't really have anything. He don't have nowhere to go. He don't have a home. He just has maybe one horse or a donkey. He rides on with the stuff he could just carry on that donkey. All right. And so he knows of these 10 tribes, and he actually looks up to these 10 tribes, and, he loves them all. And these 10 tribes don't even know him. He exists, don't know nothing about him or anything. They just see his rags, and how he's coming in, and they say, okay, all right, you could stay with us for a little while. And he says, yes, I'm wondering if I could be a servant unto you for a little while because I have nowhere to be. And they say, okay. And so he stays with one tribe. He begins to learn, about this tribe and the truth, one truth that they have. And then he kind of sees, the other stuff they got. And then he moves on and he goes to the next tribe until he goes through all 10 tribes. And he sees the truth in all these different tribes. Right, by serving them, being under them, being looked down by them thinking, oh, look at this piece of crap, we're going to help him because, it's what we're supposed to do. But look, he's poor, he got no home, so he's been messing up his life. He's a piece of crap, he don't know nothing, and we're here to teach him. And so all these tribes, when he comes in and stays with these people, they all think that they're there to teach him something. All right, when in fact, you never know. All right, so this homeless individual has traveled around to these different tribes and been under them, all these ones, and he's gathered. What he did is he was a wise servant. While he was submitting unto them, bending over his back to them, he was learning the truth they had and separated from the lies that they had, right? And each tribe, until he went through all 10 tribes, this servant looked down on, persecuted and everything like that, but he didn't care. He just kept going as a servant, as a humble one. And he learned all 10 truths, okay, from each tribe, and dropped off all the opinion because he had the whole truth. He could see the whole picture, all right? And then what happened to him? And then what happened was he became their Messiah and their Mashiach because he knew the truth that they all wanted to deny. He was the bridge that they all wanted to burn. He united all 10 tribes in the truth that each one had to give them a full picture and to save them all and to unite all 10 tribes. This is the story of the slave and servant and the 10 tribes, all right? How many of you know someone like that today? Someone who may be homeless, someone who may be struggling, someone who maybe got a mark on them, yet they will still come humble and they will listen to others who don't know as much as them, all right? He will listen to others and their opinions to see how much shit they know and don't know, okay? That's a wise person because that person will not lift up their voice or share unless it's asked, right? Just like the spirit of wisdom ain't going to just jump in somebody. He's going to wait for a vessel that is able and willing and wanting that, all right? And so that's humble servant. That's the chosen one of God. And that's his life in these times, all right? I hope this just little metaphor just help you kind of understand things and the humble humility of the chosen one. We give thanks for the day, and for life, and for the children, and for the submissive women who follow God and nature and submit to the men who follow Christ and Jah. Because only through them is a world made a better place. We give thanks. blessed.